Hello my dear students, welcome back to second PU electronics classes. Today I am going to take two more new circuits, common collector amplifier and common emitter amplifier. So, CC amplifier, C common collector amplifier circuit. We studied common base amplifier in my last class and we got an in phase signal. In phase means 0° phase difference between input and output signals. So, such type of amplification is occurred in common base amplifier and it has low input impedance and very high output impedance, and voltage gain is very high, current gain is very small. Therefore, it has its own advantages and some disadvantages. Okay. Anyhow, it can be used for voltage amplification. Next, common collector amplifier. The circuit is like this. In this circuit, collector is common for both input and output signal, but just to see about the circuit diagram, you may not see common collector here. The circuit is quite different, even though it is a common collector amplifier. See, voltage divider bias is used here. R1, R2 forms voltage divider bias. Okay. This is plus VCC power supply. Collector is connected to Ci is the input coupling capacitor, Vi is the input signal, Re is the output resistance or emitter resistance, and output is taken across Re. Therefore, C0 is output coupling capacitor. Emitter terminal is grounded. See, this is the output terminal. Therefore, here you have to take output voltage. See, here collector is connected to plus VCC. Therefore, collector base junction is reverse biased. The first condition is satisfied, and the emitter base junction, emitter is at ground potential. That means the negative terminal of this supply is connected to emitter. Therefore, emitter base junction is forward biased. Simultaneously, we are applying biasing conditions here, and base is at positive potential. Therefore, emitter base junction is forward biased. In both the way, we can say the necessary DC biasing conditions, and R1, R2 is the voltage divider biasing network. So, voltage drop across R2 is applied at base, which acts as the forward bias voltage at emitter base junction. Forward bias is emitter base junction. See, output is taken at emitter terminal. So, voltage drop across R is nothing but output voltage. Ci and C0 are the input and output coupling capacitors. Just write the circuit description here. Vin is the applied voltage. Okay. The resistors R1, R2 and Re with plus VCC provides necessary bias to the transistor. Okay. Now, let Vi be the applied signal, be the voltage at the input terminal, at the input. So, output voltage is taken across Re taken across RE. Okay. Ci and Co are the coupling capacitors. Coupling capacitors. Ci and Co are the coupling capacitor, input and output coupling capacitors. In that way also we can write the description. And one point here I left, that is how collector is common for input and output signals. See, this is the collector terminal is directly connected to plus VCC, directly connected to plus VCC. We are not using any resistors to connect collector to power supply. So, if I consider the AC equivalent circuit of this circuit, AC equivalent network of this circuit, AC equivalent circuit ಗೆ ನೀವು ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ಎಲ್ಲ DC ಸಪ್ಲೈಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಗ್ರೌಂಡಿಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತದೆ, ಝೀರೋ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಸೊ ಇದನ್ನು ಗ್ರೌಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ನಾವು ಕಲೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಇಸ್ ಸೆಟ್ ground potential, therefore the collector acts as common for input and output signal. Okay. ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಸರ್ಕ್ಯೂಟ್ ನೋಡಿದರೆ ನೀವು ಕಾಮನ್ ಕಲೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಬಟ್ AC ಈಕ್ವಲೆಂಟ್ ಸರ್ಕ್ಯೂಟ್ ನೋಡಿದರೆ ಅದು ಕಾಮನ್ ಕಲೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಆಂಪ್ಲಿಫೈಯರ್. ಓಕೆ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್. ಲೆಟ್ us see how this circuit works. Working. So our tradition is to analyze the circuit in two ways, in two steps. That is, during positive half cycle what will happen, and during negative half cycle. So I am taking the positive half cycle condition during positive half cycle of AC input signal. During positive half cycle of AC input signal. First point, forward bias. How? This is positive voltage here. AC input is coupled to the base terminal. Base is already at positive potential. So in addition to this, a positive potentials are arriving from the AC input signal. So if both positives arrives, same phase signals, increases the forward bias voltage at the emitter base junction. Forward bias at emitter base junction increases. Forward bias voltage increases. So as a result, IB increases. Input current IB increases. Okay. And third point, now look at the output current here. So what is the output current? It is IE. So if IB increases, the same way IE also increases. IE kuda increase ಆಗ್ತದೆ. Okay. And fourth point, therefore output voltage V0 is increased. Since what is the expression for V0? V0 equal to what is V0? IE into RE. Since V0 equal to IE into RE, only one voltage drop is considered here. So this is output network, therefore only one voltage is seen, that is IE into RE. As IE increases, V0 also increases. Okay. Next we get fifth one, we get positive half cycle. See, during the positive half cycle of AC input signal, forward bias at emitter base junction is increased. Okay. Input current IB increases, IE also increases. Therefore output voltage V0 is increased because V0 equal to IE into RE. Therefore we get ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಹಾಫ್ ಸೈಕಲ್ ಎಟ್ ದಿ ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್. ಓಕೆ, ಯಾಕೆ ಎರಡು ಕೂಡ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗೋದು, ಇನ್ಪುಟ್ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗ ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗೋದು, ಹಾಗೆ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಹಾಫ್ ಸೈಕಲ್ ಸಿಗ್ತದೆ ನಿಮಗೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, ಡ್ಯೂರಿಂಗ್ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಹಾಫ್ ಸೈಕಲ್, ಡ್ಯೂರಿಂಗ್ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ half cycle of AC input signal, AC input signal. First point, negative half cycle together with the positive. So, forward bias at emitter base junction decreases, forward bias at emitter base junction decreases. ಯಾಕೆ ಡಿಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು, ಯಾಕೆ ಡಿಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದರೆ, ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ಡ್ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಪೊಟೆನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಇದೆ ಈ ಟರ್ಮಿನಲ್ ಬೇಸಲ್ಲಿ, ಯಾಕೆಂದರೆ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಸ್ವಿಚ್ ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಇದರ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ ಈಗ ಇನ್ಕ್ಲೂಡ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಸೂಪರ್ ಇಂಪೋಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಟೋಟಲಿ ಇಫೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ಲಿ ಫಾರ್ವರ್ಡ್ ಬಯಾಸ್ ವೋಲ್ಟೇಜ್ ಎಟ್ ಎಮಿಟರ್ ಬೇಸ್ ಜಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಡಿಕ್ರೀಸಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್, IB decreases, IB is decreasing, ಫಾರ್ವರ್ಡ್ ಬಯಾಸ್ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆದರೆ ಬೇಸ್ ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ IE ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಡಿಕ್ರೀಸಸ್, IE ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಡಿಕ್ರೀಸಸ್, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ therefore output voltage, V0 is decreased, that is V0 equal to IE into RE. IE ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆದರೆ IE voltage drop across RE also decreases. Therefore, we get negative half cycle at the output. Negative half cycle at the output. Okay. During negative half cycle of AC input signal, forward bias at emitter base junction decreases, IB decreases. As a result, output voltage decreases. Okay, we get negative half cycle. Okay. Therefore, we get in phase signal at output. We get in phase signal at the output. Okay, this is about working. Next, the characteristics. The characteristics are properties. Characteristics. First point, voltage gain is unity. Voltage gain. Voltage gain 1. ಯಾಕೆ 1 ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದರೆ, ಇನ್ಪುಟ್ ಸಿಗ್ನಲ್ and output signal are in phase. Why voltage gain is unity? That I will discuss here. See, applying KVL to input loop, this is VI input signal, and this is VBE, and this is IERE. So, applying KVL to input loop, the reason is VI minus VI Vin equal to IERE plus VBE. This is supply voltage and this is base emitter junction voltage and IERE. So, IERE is output voltage. IERE is equal to Vin minus VBE. IERE is Vin minus VBE. So, V0 equal to Vin minus VBE. What is the value of VBE? As we know about the junction potentials of silicon and germanium, that is its value comes under 0.7 volt for silicon and 0.3 volt for germanium. So, compared to Vin, compared to V in, VB is very small value, it is very small value. Therefore, VB can be neglected, VBE is very much less than V in, V naught is approximately equal to V in. If V naught is approximately equal to V in, gain A is equal to unity, A equal to V naught by Vi, therefore, unity gain. Therefore, emitter voltage follows the input voltage. The circuit is also known as emitter follower. The circuit is called as emitter follower because the voltage at the emitter follows the input signal. Therefore, the name emitter follower. The circuit is named as emitter follower. Why common collector amplifier is known as emitter follower? This question may come in examination. Mention the reason for the naming of emitter follower. Okay. The circuit is named as emitter follower because in common collector amplifier, voltage drop across the emitter terminal just follows the input signal. So, the name emitter follower. Second point, voltage gain is very low. What about current gain? Current gain is very, very high. Current gain is highest. How current gain is highest? See, output current is IE, input current is IB. See the orders of input and output currents. Input current, base current is of the order of microamps, whereas the emitter current is of the order of milliamps. So, milli by micro. So, more than 1000 times. Okay. Current gain is very, very high. It is highest. See, IE is the attained highest magnitude and IB is least current that can be observed in the transistor, any sort of transistor. So, if you take the ratio IE by IB, that will be maximum. Third point, input impedance. What about input impedance? Here we have reverse biased collector base junction. See, at the input side, if I imagine this collector in this ground terminal, collector base junction comes into picture. Therefore, input impedance is very high. Input impedance is very high. Very high input impedance. And fourth one, output impedance is small. Output impedance is very small. Why output impedance is very small? Output impedance is very small because forward biased emitter base junction offers very low value of resistance. Output impedance very small. Okay. Whatever power gain? Power gain is very low. Power gain is moderate. Power gain is moderate. Why? Current gain is there, but voltage gain is unity. So, the power gain is moderate. Okay. So, these are all the some characteristics of CC amplifier. Okay. Next thing is about its applications. It is used as a power amplifier. Even though its voltage gain is very low, it can be used for power amplification at the final stages of power amplifier, and the circuit can be used for impedance matching. So, the circuit is also known as buffer amplifier. Unity gain amplifier is buffer amplifier. So, the circuit is used to match high output impedance source with the low input impedance load. High output impedance circuit with low input impedance, impedance load, okay, to transfer maximum power from the source to the load. So, that is the importance of buffer amplification, buffer amplifier. Its voltage gain should be minimum or unity, and its function is to just match the impedances of two circuits. So, here CC amplifier can be inserted in between high output impedance source and low input impedance load. Okay. So, this is the application of CC amplifier. Okay. The circuit is very important. Describe or explain the working of CC amplifier with necessary diagrams. So, first you have to draw the circuit diagram, and it contains mainly a voltage divider bias network. Next, you have to give a small description of this circuit. Just write like this: R1, R2, Re together with plus CC gives necessary bias to the CC amplifier. Next, Ci and C0 are the input and output coupling capacitors. Next, Vi is the input voltage and V0 is the output voltage. Next, start with the working. During positive half cycle of the AC input signal, forward bias at emitter base junction increases. As a result, input current increases, output current IE also increases, therefore, output voltage is increasing. We get positive half cycle. During negative half cycle of AC input signal, forward bias at emitter base junction decreases. As a result, IB decreases, IE decreases, voltage drop across RE also decreases. So, we get negative half cycle. So, from these two the cycles, positive and negative half cycles, we get same positive and negative half cycle. Therefore, phase difference between input and output signal is 0 degree in phase signal. Now, we have seen some characteristics. It has got unity gain, unity voltage gain. The reason is the input voltage and output voltage, the magnitudes are, if I neglecting the value of VB, magnitudes are almost same. Therefore, we get unity gain, and for that reason we call common collector amplifier as emitter follower, and it is also known as buffer amplifier, and current gain is very high, whereas input impedance is very high, output impedance is very low. Okay. So, power gain is moderate, because in voltage gain it is the product of voltage gain and current gain. Therefore, if current gain is very high, at the same time voltage gain is very low. So, we call it a power gain is very small. Okay. So, these are some characteristics of CC amplifier. Next, move on to CE amplifier. CE amplifier, common emitter amplifier. This is the most important circuit in the exam point of view, as well as the future study of amplifier circuit. CE amplifier is a very important circuit. It is a versatile circuit which is extensively used in almost all types of amplifiers. Okay. CE common emitter amplifier. Okay. Let us see the circuit of CE amplifier. R1, R2, plus this is and ground, and here we are inserting one other capacitor, that is CE, bypass capacitor CE. Here at output voltage. This is Vi and Ci. Okay. Circuit description. Circuit description is similar to the description of voltage divider bias network. Okay. Now, R1, R2, the resistors R1, R2, RC and RE together with plus VCC provides necessary DC biasing conditions to the transistor. ಈ ಡಿ ಸಿ ಬಯಾಸಿಂಗ್ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಬಂತು? ನೀವು ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಬಯಾಸಿಂಗ್ ಚಾಪ್ಟರಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡ್ತೀರಿ. ನೀವು ಡಿ ಸಿ ಬಯಾಸಿಂಗ್ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ಸ್ ಹೇಗಿರಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದರೆ, ಕ್ಯೂ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಸೆಟ್ಟಿಂಗ್, ಆಪರೇಟಿಂಗ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಸೆಂಟರ್ ಆಫ್ ಡಿ ಸಿ ಲೋಡಲ್ಲಿ ಬರಬೇಕಿದ್ರೆ ನೀವೇನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? R1, R2 ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್, ವಿ ಆರ್ ಸಿ ಮತ್ತು ಆರ್ ಇ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸನ್ನು ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ಸಿಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಯಾಕೆಂದರೆ ಆ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ ಆಗಿರೋದು ಮೇಯ್ನ್ಲಿ ವಿ ಸಿ ಸಿ ಮೇಲೆ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಆರ್ ಸಿ ಮತ್ತು ಆರ್ ಇ ಮೇಲೆ, R1, R2 ಮೇಲೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಸೊ ದ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಸೆಂಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಷನ್ ಈಸ್ R1 resistors R1, R2, RC, RE with plus VCC provides necessary bias to the transistor. So almost all the description is over. Next, mention the points of Ci and Co. Ci and Co are the input and output coupling capacitors. You can mention the function of a coupling capacitors. allows only AC, blocks DC. ನೋಡಿ ಈ ಸೆಂಟೆನ್ಸ್, ಕಪ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಕೆಪಾಸಿಟರ್ ಬರುವಾಗ ಈ ಸೆಂಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಎಲೋಸ್ ಎ ಸಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ಸ್ ಡಿ ಸಿ, ಇದನ್ನು ಎಲ್ಲ ಆಂಪ್ಲಿಫೈಯರ್ ಸರ್ಕ್ಯೂಟಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡ ನೀವು ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕಾಗ್ತದೆ. ನೋಡಿ, ಯಾವುದೇ ಆನ್ಸರ್ಸನ್ನು ಅದನ್ನು ಎಲಾಬರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಎಲಾಂಗೇಷನ್, ಅದನ್ನು ದೊಡ್ಡದು ಮಾಡೋದು, ಸಣ್ಣದು ಮಾಡೋದು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕೈಲಿರೋದು. ಶಾರ್ಟಾಗಿ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಕೇಳುವಾಗ ನೀವು ಅದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರತಿಯಾಗಿ ಕಪ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಕೆಪಾಸಿಟರ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟುಡ್ ಅದು ಹೇಳಬೇಕು ಅಂತಿಲ್ಲ. ಬಟ್ ಇನ್ನೂ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಬರಬೇಕು, ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಆನ್ಸರಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತಿದ್ದರೆ ನೀವು ಈ ಸೆಂಟೆನ್ಸನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಇನ್ನೂ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇಷನ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ, ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಪಾಯಿಂಟಿಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇಷನ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ಸ್ ಡಿ ಸಿ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ we left another capacitor here, CE. CE is the bypass capacitor. CE is called as bypass capacitor. So what is the intention of inserting the bypass capacitor? So bypass capacitor, it is so it is parallel to RE. Okay. Now for AC signal, CE acts as short circuit. AC signal apply ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ CE ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ಸರ್ಕ್ಯೂಟ್ ಆಯಿತು. ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಇದು ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ಹೀಗೆ. It is parallel with the RE. So effect of RE is minimized. Resistor RE ಕೂಡ ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಈಗ. So for AC signal, emitter is at ground potential. So for the applied AC signal, the circuit acts as common emitter amplifier. Okay. AC ಸಿಗ್ನಲ್ಗೆ ಆಗಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಈ ಆರ್ ಎ ಇಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಆಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಆಸ್ ಕಾಮನ್, ಎಮಿಟರ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಾಮನ್ ಫಾರ್ ಬೋತ್ ಇನ್ಪುಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ ಸಿಗ್ನಲ್. ದೆನ್ ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಇಂಟೆನ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಪುಟಿಂಗ್ ಆರ್ ಇ? ಆರ್ ಇ ಯಾಕೆ ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? ನೀವು ಹೇಳೋಕೆ ಕೆಪಾಸಿಟಿ ಬೇಡ, ನಮಗೆ ಕೆಪಾಸಿಟಿ ತೆಗೆಯುವ, ಅದನ್ನು ತೆಗೆದು ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋ, ಏನು ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಬರ್ಬೋದು? ದಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಲೂಸಿಂಗ್ ಒನ್ ದ ಮೇಜರ್ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರಿಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ಆಫ್ voltage divider bias, that is stabilization of Q point. That is very, very important, and that is possible only if you insert RE. RE ಅನ್ನು ಹಾಕಿದರೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಅಲ್ಲಿ Q ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಸ್ಟೆಬಿಲೈಸ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ಸ್ಟೆಬಿಲೈಸ್ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಏನು ಸ್ಟೆಬಿಲೈಸೇಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದರೆ, IC, the temperature due to heating effect, or if there is a shifting of IC value towards saturation or usually towards the saturation region due to temperature, IE also increases, voltage drop across RE also increases. If voltage drop across RE is increased, that much of VI is reduced. that much of Vi is reduced, thereby reducing Ib. If Ib is reduced, so corresponding the value of Ic also is reduced. Okay. Temperature increase ಆಗಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ Ic increase ಆದರೆ ಅದು I ಕೂಡ ಇಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ, I ಕೂಡ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. I ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆದರೆ Ib ರೆಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಇದು ಇದರ ಅಡ್ವಾಂಟೇಜ್ RE. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ REಯನ್ನು ನೀವು ತೆಗೆದ್ರೆ ಕಾಮನ್ ಎಮಿಟರ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದರೆ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಆದರೆ ಹಾಗಾದರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಯಾವುದು ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟಿಯನ್ನು ಕಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಡಿಸ್ಅಡ್ವಾಂಟೇಜ್. CE is the bypass capacitor which makes emitter common for the applied AC signal. Applied AC signal. Okay. Next, Vi is the input signal and V naught is output. That is usual sentences. I won't repeat that. Okay. So this is circuit description of CE amplifier. Okay. In next class, I will discuss about the working of CE amplifier. Okay. Thank you very much.